Hey, Andy, I'm glad it arrived safely. Your post office sucks! These beans are good.
This is the perfect meal before the National. I'll be able to clear out the whole convention center. I'll be able to get whatever card I want.
Thank you for that super freaking awesome introduction there, Jim. And yes, my post office does suck. I ended up getting a text message from Picker Jim over the weekend asking if I received a package in the mail yet, and I did not. And it was supposed to arrive after a few text exchanges. He showed me it was supposed to arrive on Thursday, and it was showing that I picked it up at the post office. So, as upsetting as it was to both of us, and I'm sure probably he was feeling ticked off as I was too, because my postal service and post office lady that delivers my mail is horrible, but I was keeping my fingers crossed because there was a fill-in on Friday and Saturday, and I thought maybe, she drives a different vehicle. Maybe she just was too lazy to get out of the vehicle and put the box on my porch on Thursday, and she was off Friday and Saturday, so maybe she left it in her truck. Anyway, we texted back and forth. He said he was going to call the post office. I was planning on doing it as well, and I ended up having to make some important phone calls and have some important phone conversations about my medical condition in that morning anyway. And in the meantime, I got a text from Jim saying that he contacted the post office and they would be delivering it that day, which was Monday. So today is Tuesday, and I've been waiting to make this video. I resisted temptation as much as I wanted to open it. I didn't have the free time to make a video, so I do now. It's probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock Tuesday night, and until this gets out, it probably won't be until tomorrow. So Jim will be at the National. Hopefully he checks this out or gets a chance to watch this while he's in his hotel. Anyway, everybody that's going to National, have a super freaking awesome time. And Jim, especially you, brother, taking some cards there, and hopefully you can get in return what you're looking for. And if not, you said you're bringing them home, right? But I did see you're taking some enemies. I seen a Whitey Ford and also pretty nice Joe DiMaggio. That for all you that know Picker Jim, he's such a great guy in the community. If you live under a rock, as we all say, and you haven't seen Picker Jim's channel yet, please go over and check him out. Really awesome stuff. He's a Red Sox fan. Patriots, unfortunately. But we can go beyond our differences and still enjoy and love one another, right, Jim? Anyway, I want to add to this as well. When I first started here on YouTube, Jim became one of my biggest supporters with words of encouragement, watching my videos and leaving comments. And I knew he was a big Red Sox and Yaz fan, and I had reached out to him, and I had two of them. You know me, two are better than one. But what better than to offer one to a true Red Sox and Yaz fan, and someone that really became a great friend shortly after, if not started even before that. Anyway, I had a Yaz Kilbasi label. I had two of them, and I reached out to him and asked him if he had one, and he said no. I said, you need it? You want it? Cheers. enough said, right? Because if anybody knows me, I do a lot of giftings and I never expect anything in return. I don't do it. I always tell people don't feel obligated just because I gave you something. I enjoy doing that. That's kind of like my thing. And when I do get something, even I'm just not used to getting stuff. So a lot of times maybe I come across as ungrateful, which I'm not. I am super excited to see what I got here and what the generosity of Jim, just the thought of, he thought of me. Like that's enough. Like even a text, we text every weekend. So, it's either me or him, usually him, because I'm usually either still sleeping or I'm just getting up. But I'll get a text, saying, have a super freaking awesome weekend, brother, or whatever. Or like my medical stuff that's going on, I get encouraging texts from him as well, along with some others in this community that are very generous people. But with that being said, I'm going to flip this around. So I'll see you on the flip side. And this is the package. So I'm going to pause this and open it to save some time here. And I will see you in a minute. Jim, how did you know I needed an empty box? Anyway, I'm going to pause this one more time. It's a box inside of a box. Great packing job, buddy. All right. I didn't even get into this yet, and I could tell you right now, too much, Jim. Too much. He sent me a little note as well, and I'm going to keep that between me and him. Basically, is as usual a very encouraging note and some well wishes. And Jim, I will say this, it really made my day the day that it came. Even texting with you on the phone, I was having a bad day that day with everything that's going on. So I truly appreciate you, brother. Wow. Where do I start? Thank you so much. I didn't even get into this yet, and unreal. The generosity of this community, and you especially, Jim. I mean, this was unexpected as well. Did not expect. All right, I'm gonna jump into the first. Wow. And in his note, he said I might have he says there's likely something in here that I might already have, but as I always say, two are better than one. So far, it doesn't look like it. I got to get into that. But old Topps magazine. I will be putting these back in the sheets once I'm done here, and it has the cards, and oh my God, Jim, this was one I had years ago when they first came out. That is so cool. That is so cool. This video is probably going to be a longer one because I am definitely taking my good old time. Jim deserves that. Whether you want to stick around or not, that's up to you. You want to forward through it, it's up to you. This is more Brian Giles. That's a cool card. I do not have this, Jim. I actually... Wow. A Tim Brown jersey. relic. I'm probably getting a lot of glare here, but that is so cool. As most of you know, I am a Raiders fan and a Steelers collector as well. I grew up in the 70s, so there's a lot of nostalgia behind the 70s and 80s with the Steelers. And I will take this one out of the plastic. Man, Jim, I don't know if you didn't know I was showing the Big O's the other day, but I did not show this one, and I do not have this one. So this is such an awesome addition. Andrew McCutcheon, if you've been watching me long enough, he is my boy. From recent years, Pirates are having an okay year this year. They're losing tonight. He also sent me this old Beckett Hockey Magazine Monthly, which I also do not have because I don't actually think I ever bought a hockey Beckett. So this will be really cool when I start doing some hockey stuff to look back and see what the prices were back then. Jim, it just doesn't stop. I do not have this either, and I've seen it shown on probably Theo on Clemente Collector. But so cool, so awesome. Oh my God, Jim. This was plenty. This was plenty, my friend. Oh my God, I appreciate this so much. You did more than brighten my day. I've been having a rough couple days. For any of you that are wondering what's going on with my medical condition, they postponed my surgery for the 5th, unfortunately. My A1C was 9.9, and the surgeon will not do it that high for whatever reason. I mean, it was that high probably back in October when I had my hernia operation, my double hernia operation, and they didn't even really have a problem with anything. They didn't even say anything about it. This guy, I guess precautionary reasons or whatever, won't do it. I have to get my blood sugar down to at least 8.5. And since they just did my A1C, my insurance will not cover another test until September 29th. So I have some phone calls to make tomorrow and try and figure out what the game plan is. Oh, wow. It's the Willie Stargell puzzle. I think it was 90 or 91. I think it was 90. Don Russ. Let me see it through the year. Yeah, 1990. Jim, I do have this, but not put together or framed. It's actually in the block with a rubber band around it or in a team set bag. I have a few of them, but this is so cool. This is going on the wall. I will find room for it somewhere, or maybe even move something in my backdrop here, and you'll see it in my videos. Jesus. And it doesn't stop. It's like herpes, the gift that keeps on giving. Jim, man. I don't know how I could ever. Oh my God. Thank you for this. This is so unbelievable. So Steve Blass, Bob bobblehead or figurine. Let me see. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Has him as a player and an announcer. I watched him for years. I never seen him as a player. I was too young. But I listened to him announce and watched him for years and years. Broadcast for the Pirates. Awesome guy. And if you don't mind, Jim, I'll actually even, because I know Steven over at Matt Bowler is a big, huge Steve Blast fan as well. And if anybody watched my Hobby Palooza, you'll know, if you know, you know. But, jeez, Jim, man, to say you made my day is an understatement. I'm not even going to take the tape off these yet. I will wait until I finish the video. Bo Jackson, which is an oversized card as well. Bo knows, man. Bo was one of my favorites in football and baseball. And it's such a shame what happened to him because, if he wouldn't have got injured, I feel he would have probably made the Hall of Fame in both sports. I'm going to save that one for last because that one gets me a little emotional even looking at it. Jim, out of everything you sent me so far, this is the only thing I did have. 2 are better than 1, and you will see this again shortly because I had something planned for a video in a week or 2, and I'll leave it at that. He gave me team set bag filled with Pirates, Willie Stargell, McCutcheon, which I don't have that one, McCutcheon, Pops. I love these modern cards with the older players on them as well. I don't necessarily go out and look for them or buy them, but I always love when I get them, or once in a while I'll see one pretty cheap and I'll get it. McCutcheon, Kutch. Oh, a nice turkey red. I bought a few packs of these when they came out. I didn't really get anybody good. I think I got Evan Longoria or somebody. That's about it. This next card that I'm going to show is awesome. I actually thought about getting this a couple times, and it's so cool because the 81, if you know, you know. The 81 top set was the first. I traded all my Star Wars stuff for a partial 81 set. It's probably the worst trade I ever made in my life. I got the great one on a hockey magazine and the great one on a card. Damn, McCutcheon was so cool. And I loved him no matter who he played with. I obviously I loved him more as a Pirate, but I followed him. He's just one of those players that I just really enjoyed. You snuck it in there. And do I get an opportunity? There we go. Jim, you know me too well. 2 are better than 1. Thank you, Jim. Wilver Dornell Stargell. Actually, I'm wondering if that's, I I know Rusty had Chris from Missouri make him something to cover his cases. I wonder if that's Johnny Bench back there. Can't tell. McCutcheon. R.I.P. Bill Mazeroski, a very well-known player for the Pirates with his game-winning home run in the World Series against the Yankees, and throughout the TTM community as well. He was a very gracious signer, very generous signer. Oh, I gotta take a deep breath on this one, Jim. And I'm assuming you knew, because I'm sure you watched the video. This is a very, very sentimental set for me. It's the 82 Flair. It was the first box of cards I ever got bought for me from my mom. And I walked with my mom up to my grandmother's house, Granny, which I call her, and opened pack by pack. And my gram sat there and helped me pronounce names and tell me about players. And Jim, thank you. I actually, I don't have this one. I actually have been looking into, maybe, since things are so high, I've been getting a lot of cheaper stuff. And now that we're going into August and my surgery is postponed and all that, as far as money goes and finances, I was going to put the brakes on because school will be coming up with school clothes and school books and all kinds of stuff with that. Not to mention Halloween. I got to get 3 Halloween costumes every year. And then, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas is right around the corner. So I normally put the brakes on around the end of August, but with everything going on with my medical stuff with my back and the postponement, and I still need my gallbladder out, which now I don't know when I'm going to even do that. I'm pretty stressed out over a lot of stuff, and normally not. I try to stay as positive as possible. Jim, thank you so much. Super freaking awesome, dude. And God bless you. I truly mean that. You're a great friend, not just in the community. I consider you a true friend. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. This was such a generous gifting. All right. That's all I got for you right now. I don't want to get too emotional, and I'm sorry if I'm bumming anybody out. Jim, this means the world to me. I want you to know that. And I hope you have an awesome national. You deserve it. You deserve only the best. You're in my prayers, as well as, you know, some other community members and friends that I've made throughout the past year and a half that I've been doing this. This, to me, was one of the greatest decisions I've made. And I understand the community. I might not be for everyone, and that's fine. I fly under the radar, and I'm happy with that. And it's people like you, Jim. It's more than cards. It truly is more than cards. And these will find a place in my collection, and forever I will truly hold them close to my heart. They're forever cards, forever items. And I can't thank you enough. And I truly appreciate you, brother. All right. like I always say, the sun will rise tomorrow. Hopefully my eyes will open, as well as all of yours. Life is precious. Life is short. And I don't take our friendship for granted, Jim. I truly don't. We're only here for a little while, so that's why I try to stay as positive as possible. And I know, you know, I said this to somebody the other day as well, that we are men, and a lot of times we hold in emotions, we hold in struggles that we all deal with, and we all deal with them differently. And the last couple days, as positive as I am and as positive as I've been, the last couple days were tough, and this truly has turned that around for me. I am thankful and grateful, and forever will be. And tomorrow will be a better day, thanks to you, my friend. So, signing off. Have a super freaking awesome national, everyone that's going. Have a super freaking awesome day, an awesome week. I'm sure everybody will be putting out national videos, so I'll be watching quite a few of them. And I also will be putting out a video or two after this as well. Probably one after this over the weekend. Maybe give you guys something different to watch. So, with that being said, peace, y'all. Jim, brother, you're the best.